All right, hey, good morning, everybody. Oh boy, I'm shaking it up today. Wow, okay, I'll be all right. Hold on, let me just get some music on the scene. All right, woo, ow! Welcome to Monday. I hope you're having a good one. I am your party artist. My name's Kim Overholt. I'm here to help you have fun and learn a little bit about art and stuff that goes on in the Niagara area here in Canada, the Canada part of Niagara. Yes, there is probably the American Niagara, but this is the Canadian Niagara. Welcome, everybody, to the Canadian Niagara. I hope you enjoy your stay and welcome to Cartooning Monday with me, your hostess with all the toast. My name's Kim Overholt. And sorry, let me adjust my screen so you can see me a little bit better. Yeah, so how are you doing today? Welcome again to Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm just trying to make sure that I got all my stuff together for you guys before you showed up, and of course I'm like working through it as I'm going. I work on the fly. I'm a one woman team, right? So I kind of got when I go, I gotta go. So hey, how you guys doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm just trying to get everything kind of lined up so that I can do everything correctly and be able to give you some fun for today. So today is Cartooning Monday here at Overholt Art and Entertainment, and I always tell you guys, all you need to have is a little bit of practice to get good at stuff. So if you don't do anything, at least get some practice in doing something and starting. I have people saying, I don't even know how to draw a stick figure. Well, this is where it starts. Start doing drawing stick figures right here. Oh my gosh. Let me start with giving you a drink and saying cheers to everybody out there. Cheers, you guys, all 67 of my superstars out there. Cheers. I just finished doing a workout today. It's still early in the week. I'm doing okay. I'm not stressing anymore. I was stressing, yeah, I was stressing before, but I'm okay now. Trying to come up with ideas is like it sometimes can be a little bit like you have so many ideas, but you want to just keep things simple as possible, and that's what I do here. I start with simplicity is key. So I always tell you guys, whenever you want to start out with drawing, it's best to have like something to draw on, like my whiteboard. I'm going to show you something to draw with, which I usually use is a nice, well, this is a dry erase marker, but I usually have a pen or pencil in hand and an eraser. Erasers are a godsend. Godsends are always good to find. So erasing, being able to erase and fix things are always good. Yeah. As Bob Ross would say, there's no mistakes in art. There's no mistakes in art. Art. Only happy accidents. And I have happy accidents all the time. So no worries, my friends. You are in good company when it comes to learning how to draw. So let me just start you off with giving you the basics. Okay, so you guys have gone through probably a lot of schooling where you've been taught to hold your pens and pencils like this. But I'm going to tell you now, no doing that in my studio. We hold them kind of like this, like a drumstick. And I do have a drumstick if you want to see one. Watch. Oh, because I like being not only am I an artist, but I'm also a magician's assistant and a musician too. I also have a drumstick of my own, and I do like. Oh, give me some room. Give me some room, babies. I'm gonna spin this for you. Oh yeah, I used to back in college. Yeah, I was pretty good. I think I was better than my ex. That I was hanging around with the band, but they liked me playing more than they liked him playing. So I didn't get the gig, but whatever, it didn't matter. I was there for doing art anyways. I went to college for art fundamentals, classical animation, so I learned all about the fun of drawing. And I'm bringing it to the forefront just for you. Yeah, so I show you how to get yourself started. So let me get you started. All right, so we're going to start off with the basic shapes, you people. You, my beautiful, beautiful people out there. I hope you are enjoying your day. Let me tell you. Okay, so circle and a triangle and a square. When I look at these, I always think of that one. I don't know. I don't know about you. Hold on a second. Let me just expand this out a little bit. I don't know about you, but it reminds me of a little bit of that one band called Or. I don't know much about them. My nephew is a little bit more onto them than I was. But there's one other band that I liked, and if I had to choose the lettering for them, it would have to go this way. Anybody can guess those people? The Yes. Yes is one of my favorite bands. I've loved them ever since I can remember because it's short and sweet, just like my name. If you took my name, it would have to go more like it. I don't think I'd have a circle in my name at all, actually. Be like, oh, it would be that. Nope, that wouldn't be that way either. It would be more like maybe this way. No, nope. Circle would probably be the middle, and square, this would be like a K. And something like that. Circle, squares, triangles. It's the best way to start with doing anything. If you learn your basics, the NC. When I start writing, I write like this. So cursive writing is always the best. I love doing that. Writing my name has always been a fun thing for me to do ever since I can remember. My grandfather had excellent penmanship, and although it never really got him anywhere, at least you could tell what he was writing about. All right, so but it's okay. Yes, so you start with your basic shapes: your triangle, your circle, and your square. And you build on those things where you can take the triangle, like I said before, and make it into a cone shape if you want to. If you make a cone upside down, and you put a little circle on there, you got an ice cream cone, and you can keep it real simple. You can make it look like an ice cream cone. Or you could take like a circle and square and create like a cylinder. And you can open up, say, you can make it into a can of worms. I like opening cans of worms. It's good for me. But you can imagine a worm coming out, and there's a worm hanging off the edge there. You could open up a can of worms. Put worms here. And it's all about having fun with lettering and with drawing, because you know what, sometimes to make it a little bit more easier to explain, you got to add some some words in there so it's more explainable. There's a can of worms. Make little things make them look like they're worms. Worms have those little ridges on their back. Oh, look at that! It's a can of worms. I've opened up a can of worms. All right. But you play with it. You play with the idea. And eventually you get into wanting to draw more than just that. So the next step is trying to draw the human form, of course. And we always start with drawing the face is always broken down into its basic shapes, and you always go with the nose. The mouth is there, the eyes go here, that kind of thing. And we progress to do it that your hair can come out like that. We keep it simple as you start, and the more you get good at drawing people, the more you can play with the idea of drawing more people. And when you get good at drawing, faces, that's when you have to kind of start thinking about drawing the body. Now, when I draw a stick person, we all know playing hangman, what the stick person looks like. It's kind of like that, right? So what you do is you can just, and I do get people to do this, just do an outline of it with a pen, or a pencil, and you erase. It's like the skeleton. This is a structure, and then you go. And then you go. You've started making a person, and now you can take all that idea and just play with it. You can make the long. You can make the shoulders come out this way, and just play with the idea. Like, okay, this is where like the chest is here, and when you come to here, you can make like under whatever. And you just make feet, whatever. You play with the idea, make them wearing clothing, make it look nice, make them look like they're wearing something. Like maybe it's a belly dancer or something. There's a belly dancer. She got the little hips like that. Maybe it's like a girl, and she got like da 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 da. You play with it a little bit, and it turns into something. That's the thing too. You got to play with it. You can't leave it in the box. You got to play with it a little bit. You got to take it out and play with it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so there you go. And then you just play with it. Play with the ideas. Just get some more ideas going. I try to keep it simple. Practice is where it's at. You got to practice. You got to do more practice. You practice until you get it right. All right. And in the words of Julius Sumner Miller, everything is relative. Right, Julius Sumner Miller? Okay, you guys who remember who that is. And for all of you who don't, that's okay too. All right. So, cartooning Monday. I embrace a lot of different things, and I love to be here to show you all kinds of different fun and enlightening things. So, eventually, when you get good at drawing people, I start to like to draw doing things like caricatures and stuff. And I found I got good. I used to do like birthday birthday cards for people and caricatures of friends and family for their birthday parties. No one ever did that for me. I should make my own birthday card for this year. I'm thinking because I'm turning the big old double digits. Yes, I'm 55 and barely alive. Woo woo wee. So double digits. Yeah. So with anybody who's turning about the age of 55, I'd be like, oh my god, you're freaking old. And then I'm like, what the heck? What happened? When did I get old? I'm like, wow, that happened way too fast. Let me tell you, babies, I was born in 69, baby. Yeah, that's right. I was born in 69. I grew up in the best year of our Lord. Yes, 1969 was a great year for psychedelic, wild, crazy, fulfilling artwork by all kinds of different types of artists. And it was great to embrace all types. So it was really like I couldn't have been born in a better time, right on the cusp of technology, right on the edge of everything. So I know enough to be dangerous. And I tell people, even when being a clown, I was a dangerous clown because I know a little bit of everything and enough to be dangerous. Anyways, so let me just show you a little bit more about drawing. And so when we get into doing drawings of people, as myself, I I've gotten into drawing a lot of things, and these last few years, during the whole COVID thing, I really got big into drawing, of course, as you know, because I talk about them all the time. I got big into drawing. Yes, yes, it had been an interesting journey ever since. Oh gosh, well, let me see. 2017, I'm thinking 2016, 2017. I did the painting of this guy here, and someone said, "Oh, post it online, and then maybe you'll get it." You know what? I got bombarded by a million imposters. A million, well, not a million. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Exit by 10. I got at least 100 pit imposters. So those 100 of pit imposters, some of them were good. Some of them were asking for my moolah. Some people were asking for my time, but nobody was really asking. What makes you so. You know, nobody asked them. Like none of them have ever asked. Well, why did you want to start drawing me? I think the reason that I started drawing him was because he's the only one that I've noticed that hasn't been in the news, and I find him fascinating. It was fascination. Yeah, I find it very fascinating. There's some of the things that he's played, the characters that he's played, the roles that he's taken on, and and so I decided, I needed something to get me through this whole craziness of people thinking that we had to take a shot and we had to kind of keep ourselves quarantined and away from people, and me being bad for keeping in control of my own health rather than giving it to the whim of somebody who didn't know me from Adam or Eve. Yeah, so so Brad Pitt, yes. So it got to the point where I could almost let me see. Uh, oh, turn there. Here we go. And I got requested, so and of course now, if you look at pictures of say Knox lately, he's been looking a lot like his dad too, and so but yes, there's some things that you know. And you just play around with the idea, and you can make it into like and you know, you can change up the body if you wanted to. If you make like when you do caricatures of somebody, you can make like a like that's a really so. Let's see. Okay. How about a smiling expression? Yeah. Okay. How about, okay. Maybe not so much. Okay, so that like that, and then we have kind of like now we're writing a. Okay, how about the fun of having a dry erase marker is you can keep on going back over, removing stuff and adding things to it. Ta-dum. You do something like that. Brad Pitt riding on a unicorn. I guess legs going this way. There you go. There's his feet. And the unicorn, we go the unicorn back over there. There we go. There's a little tail there. something like that. Make it something quick, like a little. As caricatures are always fun to do, and playing around with an idea. You always play around with an idea and see if it works, kind of thing. Okay. That's something like that. Silly, fun. The Brad Pitt on a unicorn. There we go. So, and then you start doing caricatures. It always comes out kind of like that. So that was a request from my AI, and I just decided I'd try it out to see if it would work. It worked. All right. So, like when you do all kinds of things, obviously, when you do caricatures, you got to think of the person's face, and knowing that certain people have certain shapes of face, it kind of makes it easier to kind of just break it down when you can figure it out after a while. So, and sometimes you don't even have to worry about the grid anymore. You just draw, and eventually it all comes to you. It's great. It's like muscle memory. Your body, you don't forget how to do things, and it just comes like a natural thing to you. Faces, like faces all the time. I can draw many and millions of different happy faces. That's for sure. Change my expression. Yeah, I can change the expressions too for different things. And I've often thought about drawing like crowds of people, and I don't mean like drawing crowds of people to me. I mean just drawing like a crowd of people with different expressions and stuff like that, because that's where it gets fun. You never know what faces can make, what kind of facial expressions other people can make as well. I usually make a face like this. But making facial expressions is always fun too, because if you want to get down a facial expression, you can always draw it down too. So once you make you can also kind of like draw it. How do you think you see it? Like very simple, fast, whatever. Just get the expression down. That's what it's all about too. When you want to do something very fast and on the fly, like I say, always keep your pen in this position, not like this. Because even though you can probably do like a lot of things there, it doesn't allow you to use your whole arm and let the flow. So you got to let the whole thing just kind of flow. And you'll find that sometimes things turn out better than you expected. Can turn into a whole bunch of things that you never thought possible. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta play. You just gotta play. You just gotta play and practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. I know what I can't tell you any other way, and that's the best that I can do for you guys as well. So that's a little bit of a thing for you today for doing. Getting you started with doing cartooning. Cartooning Monday is always a lot of fun. Look up your favorite artist for cartooning. Mine is. I'll show you one of them. Of course, you know my mascot. My mascot, of course, Bill. Hey, Bill! Hey, Bill! How's it going, Bill? There's Bill the cat. Yeah, I've had him for well since college. Since I went to Sheridan College, this was my memento for for going. Yeah, I as soon as I saw him in the window, he's like, "Yeah, that's my cat." Yeah, if I couldn't have a cat, at least I had Bill. So Bill the cat is Burke Breathe's little friend, and yeah, I like Burke Breathe as a cartoonist. I think he's a great cartoonist and made some great stuff. And I know other people who are also great cartoonists. My friend Jamie Pruden, and oh gosh, there's so many Nick, so many to mention. I can't even like I get to like thinking and like, oh wow, there are so many. The Schultz, I could go on, but there's so many great artists out there, and you could be one too. Don't let anybody slow you down or tell you that you can't, because I have faith in you. I know you can, and I see you guys out there, and I see more than just one artist out there doing the best that they can. And I so appreciate you being out there too. So, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to be working on a film I was telling you about. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on Luna Sparkles. And actually, I was thinking of doing a little bit of a practice of Luna Sparkles just to keep her fresh in your mind, too. If you want to do Luna Sparkles, too, you're more than welcome to. What if I'm where's her? Oh, there she is. Okay. So I'm going to show you what she looks like. And I'll do a quick little sketch of her as well. Give me a second to find her. It's in my book of many great things here. Where did I put her? Luna sparkles brightly. Oh, I know she's in here somewhere. New sparkles, new sparkles. I think it was here. Uh-oh. Got some Brad Pitts in here. That one. I started. See, and you can do scribbles like this. I do scribbles like that all the time. Little painting and decorating is always fun to do as well. Skipping trees is fun. And making a dragon is always nice. Oh, there's Luna Sparkles. Luna Sparkles with her magic paintbrush. Okay, so Luna Sparkles, so I can show you guys, is, like I say, turning my brush. And then this will be the last thing, and then I gotta run. Okay, so Luna Sparkles is one circle here, one circle here, and one circle here. And you erase those lines right there. Da, 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 da. So now you got about, that's the shape of her face. You can get rid of all this. Ta-da! That's the shape of her face. And we'll make her ears in there too. So, and they're like shapes of leaves. There we go. But she's also got a lot of hair. So we're going to erase all here. And we're going to build up her hair because her hair goes like this, of course. Yeah, she's got big hair. And it goes longer if I want it to be longer or whatever the case may be. So her face is kind of like in that circle there. Her nose was like that. And her mouth is like that. And she got a chin, so you put a little chin there. Ta-da. And then you draw her eyes, and her eyes are like almond shapes. Almond shape. Kind of like that. And her circle eyes. Circle eyes. You can make her eyelashes, of course. And of course, you've got brats in her hair. She's got like little ribbons in her hair too. Gold one right there. And a little sparkle in her eyes. She's so cute. There we go. And of course, little Toofy and a little. There we go. My little Luna. Luna Sparkles. And yeah, she likes to wear her ballet suit and she likes to paint with her magic paintbrush. We'll make this really cool with her magic paintbrush. This is just to show expression. She's got that move going on. Ta-da! Ta-da! And we'll get rid of that. And we can make a little tutu there. Like this is just rough, and I always say you go back over it again and you fix it all up. And there you go. You get a little expression going on with that little face. There you go. Something cute. There we go. Something fun. Oh, there you go. Something for you on a Monday. Cartooning for you. And I always say, You just got to do it yourself. And you got to have fun with it. Don't let anybody discourage you because you can do it. If I can do it, shoot, you can do it too. I know you can. I'm like, who am I? Right? Just somebody who loves to do cartooning and drawing and stuff like that and has crazy hair, but loves you guys to pieces and wants. And I want to say thank you very much for tuning in for Cartooning Monday here on here at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And let me just give you a little thing to set you out. There we go. So thank you for tuning in today. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday and it's Magic Tuesday. I'll be giving you a tarot card reading. And of course, Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. Thursday is Entertainment Thursday. And Friday is Feedback Friday. I want to hear back from you guys. But in the meantime, anytime you want to get back to me and let me know how you like this stuff, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to subscribe, follow along, and learn a little bit about art and all kinds of fun things in the Niagara area here with me, your party artist, Kim Overholt. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a fantastic day and don't let anybody put you down, all right, babies? Even if it is Brad Pitt, don't let him put you down either. Peace out, brother, with a little bit at it, as my mama used to say. And best of luck to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's me just talking away like nobody's business. Who's going to be listening? I hope you're listening. And I hope you're paying attention. I love you guys.